Always planning, planing the axis between water and air, grounded in flight. Spinning my mind, contemplating how we got here. Oh, it's a waste of time.
It's gonna be beautiful to fly this. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I think the formal instructions are in order. David Victor, your pilot on this beautiful ship. I think you need to reinscribe the name. It doesn't have a name yet. It's blank here. Whatever names, you can change it if you want to. You can keep the other one. And these engines, they're perfect. In fact, this smells still out of plastic, like somebody just unwrapped everything here. You know, not a day lived in. And I mean, I spent 4 years in a scout ship. These things can get pretty nasty pretty fast. So, yeah. And now he looks at the cigarette and he's like, let me look for an ashtray. Yeah, don't want to start with the wrong foot. And I guess I find an ashtray somewhere. And Granddad was like, yeah. Do you have a policy of smoking indoors, outdoors? How does that work, sir?
No smoking, please.
Okay. It's a bitch claiming the filters anyway. Sure. I can do that. Well, the drive
ship
seems to be in all. Yeah,
the ship's former name was the Yellow Jacket, by the way.
Yellow Jacket. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could go down to Joel's office right away. I'll log myself behind, and we go down. I log the ship again. You know, into the code. It's like right this way.
Raul will follow.
Okay.
And I got a question. Is there how to outside the I hope not.
Okay, what are you asking?
I went to the administrator, the person does the change of the title, so he can do the thing.
Yep.
And I'm knocking outside the door like, hey, Joe.
He says, yeah, you walk close enough, it'll open. Just bang on it one more time. That's what you hear from inside.
Yeah, the door probably opens. Like,
yeah.
Hey, Joe. We got a title transfer here for you. The gentleman.
He's like,
what was his name?
Raul.
Yes, him.
He has a very disinterested look on his face. He pushes these old-fashioned spectacles up on his face, and he says, "Fine, paperwork, please." And give me a streetwise, please.
I should have that as a level 0 skill from my upbringing. It's not on my sheet. I'll put it in.
No, Davis needs to roll a streetwise.
It is probably much better than mine.
You can tell he's been hitting the bottle just a little too hard this afternoon. He's about ready to pass out, even though he's sitting in his chair. Yeah. His elbows are basically the only thing keeping him up right now.
So, the quicker we get done with this, the quicker you can go back to whatever. You know what I mean? In fact, I'll buy you a beer because I still owe you a beer from last time. So
you see a little spark in his eye pop up at that, and he looks back down to try to hide his blurry eyes, and he's like, "Yeah, just give me the paperwork, and I'll get it signed over."
Thank you.
He says, "Never mind. You know what?" He said, "What ship is it?"
Oh, Yellow Jacket.
Oh, the Yellow Jacket. Finally. Get that piece of junk out of my bay.
I don't know if you're gonna change the name, Mr. Raul.
I like it.
It's a good name.
He says, "Fine. Here you go. Get out." Then he throws the he basically throws the deed chip at you.
Yeah, we
it says it's already.
Do we?
It's already been paid for, so get it off my bay. It's hurting. It's hurting. It's just hurting my reputation seeing that piece of junk sitting there.
Take it off your hands as soon as possible, if not soon. So you want a 6-pack of Schleps or Schnauzer?
He said neither. He says I want a some of the old fashioned, old stuff if you can find it.
Okay.
He says, I'll tell you what. He says the oldest stuff you can find me, there might be something a little extra in it for you.
I could do that. Anyway, you a busy man, and I gotta find stuff, so be seeing you.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm so busy. I got a line going out the door.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good thing sometimes. Sometimes not.
So yeah, I won't go to the commissary. Yeah, I won't go to the commissary because yeah. Sorry.
He doesn't. Nah, you're fine. He doesn't seem to give a He didn't even ask to see the deed or the title or anything. He just threw the chip at you and said, go away.
And the wonders of once the door is closed behind us, I say the wonders of modern bureaucracy. It's a small miracle that they didn't get, somebody just waltzed in and stole it. So, boss, you got yourself a ship, you got yourself a pilot. Anywhere in particular you want to take it around once it's all fixed up? On the outside, at least.
We have to figure out where the front of this war is going to be.
We're in the.
So if I go back to.
Excuse me. Why don't we take that somewhere more private so that we're not discussing this in the middle of the corridor? And you see, when he starts talking, he kind of shifts his from his jovial, taking nothing serious. This is important.
So are you checking out the whole entire ship, or did you just check out the drives?
I mean, I could do that over the period when the people start walking. I'll keep checking the ship, but I wanted to make sure at least it could take off.
Right. You're talking the inside too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the
cruise quarters,
on the pilot's seat, you notice there is in the gunner's seat, actually, because I think this ship should require a gunner, right? Yes, this ship requires a gunner. In the gunner's seat, there is a second comm data pad.
Pick it up.
Okay.
I check what it says, basically.
Okay, it's basically a list of on one side. It's basically a list. On one side, there is names of starport.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, and there might be like 4 or 5 spaces in between starport. On the other side, there is a list of what looks like a shopping list, basically, just supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the back side, there is a entry for trade good prices. Who's willing to pay what? So somebody was keeping track of how goods are what goods are going for the highest prices, what trade routes are best for getting goods to who will pay the highest. So
I don't have that skill all that much. I just get you from point A to point B, keep you alive.
You don't need a gunner. You already have a pilot. I mean, there's always a navigator, if anybody can navigate.
Yeah, who is our navigator? I know we got a pilot and a gunner.
I believe this would be the time for, hey guys, do we want to distribute those crew skills?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. So now you know pretty much.
But before we do that, we gotta have a conversation with Raul.
Mhm.
And then we can. Raul, it's your name, is it?
Yes.
I hear you're putting together a job.
Yes.
My associate here, Glenn, has informed me.
Hi.
I see you have a good number of people here, but none of them seem to be trained soldiers. You need experienced muscle. And these people will tell you that I am experienced muscle.
So you're saying you would be indispensable for this trip?
I'm saying for 20 ship shares, you've got me.
20, you say?
20 ship shares, and my life is on the line for your cause.
And I remember what I told you during character creation about what ship shares were.
Yeah, they're basically hundreds of a ship.
They can be paid back by favors. They can be. Here, let me read the description to you again. There you go. Okay, so the ship share. Get down to that page. I just want to make it sure that you understand what he's asking for.
He's basically asking for 20% of the ship, right?
Oops. I think it's under mustering out.
I did share it in the chat thing, although it's kind of small.
But the ship shares
Yeah.
definition?
Roughly,
Okay.
roughly 1 million credits per share. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Well, nice thing about it is if you split the ship up into ship shares, everybody can own the ship for a piece of it. That way, everybody's got a say on what the ship does.
So you're saying if we
Sense?
split
Yeah.
it 5 ways, it would equivalent to the value of the ship and
Entire
its
ship.
assets?
Yeah. So everybody would basically own a asset of the ship.
Hey, but that's something you'll have to sell Raul on your own. I'm coming to with this first. And at the very least, I've got those 2 guys over there. I'll speak to it. I'm going to say this out loud only once. I'm an experienced psionic commando, and you will not find another one of those willing to sign up onto your crew.
Yes, I'd say it'd be a worthwhile investment.
Yeah, that would be a very worthwhile investment.
Also, a lot of money. Just so you know. And I do believe to say that if we're all going to be part of a crew, we should all be bringing our own skill sets to this, and therefore should have a vote in what happens. Cool thing
Okay.
about chip shares is that we can get a vote.
I vote I get his ship shares. All in favor?
Okay, so just so you guys know, okay, this needs a crew of 5: a pilot, an astrogator, an engineer, a medic, and a gunner.
Heavy gunner applies to ship guns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, then I have heavy gunner at least.
Okay. Your maintenance cost is going to be $4,682 a month, which has been paid up for the next 2 months. Okay, it's a very valuable ship, but I'm
Once
going to tell
again,
you. I'm going to tell
despite
you
looking
this.
like a piece of shit from the outside.
Yeah,
So
It is
technically, the ship isn't
You-
ours. We'll have to give it back. So we've got to earn money to get our own ship, right?
Oh no, this is my ship now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
but if you part it out for ship shares, everybody owns the ship and not just you.
Mhm.
Right.
Now, if you tried to sell it because it's worth a lot of money, nobody will buy it because it is a hot ship.
Yeah.
Basically, you know from what your friend said, he can't be seen in this ship anymore. So I'm letting you know, basically, you would know just from his conversation that taking command of this ship and flying it, if somebody recognizes it as being his ship, it paints a target on you. And nobody will buy a ship with a target on it. So yeah, you
That's
have a ship, you have a good trader, it's good for hauling cargo and stuff back and forth, or good for flying wherever you need to go. But it comes with a price, and the price is it's wanted. It's hunted.
I'm sorry, is that last thing you say? It's haunted?
No,
Hunted.
I heard it's
hunted.
wanted, it's haunted. That second part was not discussed.
No.
Moon's haunted, everybody.
No, it's hunted. So the right person recognizes it, you're in for a chase, or you
I
have
mean,
to
that's
fight
what-
your way out.
That's why we should change the paint job and change the registration.
Well, anyway, Raul, we're in the middle of a discussion here.
Yes, that said, it seems you're worth that investment. I'll gladly pay you 20 ship shares.
Alright, I'm gonna need that to be made out to my son.
You can make it out to any name you wish.
Is your son able to sell your share of the ship? Or is he not old enough to do so?
Well, I mean, legally, his mother would be in charge of that until he became of legal age.
Which means we have to deal with a distraught mother, if we want to ever sell this ship.
Wait, why is she distraught?
Because
Yeah, she wouldn't be distraught.
Because you're dead.
You're just assuming.
Why would you then turn the shares to your son if you're not expecting that they will be payable to him on your point of death?
I make enough
I mean,
money.
that's the whole point.
I get enough money from the consulate every month to live off of quite nicely. I am noble breed, thank you. I don't need the money myself. I want to make sure that my son is set up.
Exactly. But it's only payable to him if you are not available.
That's literally
Yeah.
not the deal that we just made. I didn't say anything about on my death. I just said made payable to my son.
When
You're
sold.
assuming no, I did not at one point or any point imply upon my death.
So you
No,
on
he just
sale
all he said
of
was-
shares payable to my son. That's all I've said.
he
Well,
wants
yeah.
he wants shares of the ship, and he wants the shares of the ship made payable to his son, not him.
I mean, that makes
Oh.
perfect sense.
That's fine.
Okay. Since we're now doling out shares, I think, like I said earlier, we all have one thing to do here, so otherwise the ship doesn't fly. I think everybody should have an equal vote. I
Yeah,
mean,
no problem with that.
I think since you were entrusted with the ship, finally, Raul, you will still be the captain. So unless, in my experience, these things, unless you're already under physical strenuous combat command, most privateers and such will just decide that they are going to, do what needs to be done, and we all get a vote. Now, mostly we're not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna pester you for every little decision, of course. That will be your job. But if it's something, I don't know, life and death, then
Of course. So who wants in on this?
20 shares on a chip like this, yeah, I'm in. That's the going rate. I'll take it.
So, and you guys still need to distribute those points that I had given you from that list.
I took pilot, so that's why I increased my pilot to 2.
I thought you were saying
Okay.
that you had Pilot 2 and not
No,
understanding.
no, no. That's
No,
what
that
I
was me. That was me. I messed that up
yeah.
in the chat.
If nobody has any disagreement, I'll take broker, and then you guys can take whatever's left.
I guess if someone else is going to be the pilot, maybe I ought to be the engineer then.
Also, by the way, that's just increasing broker from nothing to 0, right? Or do I get broker at 1?
You would get all those skills at 1, and if you already had it, it would take it up to 2.
Right.
Yeah.
But since we're splitting them up, I would just take broker 1, and then everything is available for everybody else.
So I guess let's go ahead and clarify. Top 2 positions, pilot, navigator.
Yep,
Who's
and
who?
nobody stepped forward for navigator yet. You got 2 people with piloting skills, with
You can
pretty good
change me
piloting
to
skills.
navigator if you want to. I don't care, but
Yeah, if you want to be the navigator, you can easily do that because you can
Okay.
jump between navigator and gunner.
Then you ought to go ahead and grab astrogation then.
I have
Yep.
astrogation listed.
Then
Right.
you have
I mean,
it.
you should
You
get
have
the
it plus
bonus.
1 off the skill list.
You can get it up, yeah, plus 1.
So your astrogation would go up to a level of 1. So actually, let me check your sheet real quick.
How
Mm,
sheet is it? It's pretty. I can't find numbers.
actually, no. Your level's already 1, so you go up to astrogation 2.
I just don't have the other skills in there listed that I can't see them. So.
Oh, they're on the skills tab. I mean, it's just like regular Fantasy Grounds. It's just Unity instead.
So we have our pilot skill, our astrogation skill distributed. Our heavy gunner wants the talking skills because they're already a good talker, which makes sense.
That was good to have the talker with a gun. Yeah.
Our medic should obviously get more medic.
Yep. There we go.
Well, I mean, since there's more of us than a even divide of skills, I just said I'd just take the 1, and I like to be good at business. Broker is the business skill, so I'll take the broker.
If people are willing, I would like mechanics, electronics, and streetwise.
Well, I'll take the streetwise
Okay.
because I have that.
I also
And
have it.
Yeah, it fits with my background.
But Griff is definitely taking electronics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll take
who's-
electronics and mechanics.
So who's
Well,
taking
mechanics
engineer?
isn't on the list.
Oh, wasn't it?
Did I not
No,
calculate?
it would be.
No, it wasn't on the list. Just electronics.
Nope,
Yeah.
you're right. Huh, I
Pilot,
guess I misread
electronics,
that.
medic, streetwise, broker, advocate, diplomat, and astrogation.
Yeah, all that's left is
Okay.
streetwise, advocate, and diplomat.
Alright, and you want streetwise, so you can go ahead and take it.
Yeah. And I'll take diplomat too, unless somebody wants that higher.
Hold on a sec. Do I have? I don't. No. All yours. I mean,
So
like I said, I'm willing to give it up.
Davith has diplomat at 1.
That'll bump me to 2.
Yep, that would bump you to 2. So that's good.
Advocate.
Who is the best medic or the mechanic? We know who the medic is.
I am technically the mechanic.
So you would technically be filling in the engineer's place for the crew.
You know, I'll go
Engineer,
ahead and,
mechanic type thing.
I'll
So-
take advocate as well. Arguing in court. That's a good social standing thing. I'm good at social standing. 13 Soch.
Yeah, it's also good for. I use it for like if you're trying to solve an argument.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's listed for. But the argument thing is
Yeah.
intelligence, social standing, all those. It's like
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and go with advocate. And I
Yeah.
think
So if you're
that's
trying to talk someone into something, advocation can actually help you.
so. I think that's all this stuff, right? We've gotten through everything.
That should be everything. Yeah. Yep. That's everything.
Sounds good.
Yep. So everybody make sure that you bump your skills up. But I'm
Yeah.
checking everybody's sheets. It looks like everybody has. So.
And how long until this ship is ready to fly?
Yeah. The paper said 2 days.
Like
So
I said, we need the guild to get over here, get their workers and stuff like that. So yeah, everything should be in the contract.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to go home, inform my wife of what's going on, gather my things.
So you have
Mhm.
48 hours to do what you need to do at the port.
Okay, let me check. What is the tech level on this board again?
It was D, so I believe it's actually 13, isn't it? I'm going to go snooping for that number. So basically, almost anything is available right now.
Yeah, this is a very high quality spaceport. It's got a naval
Yeah.
thing on board.
Well, I do have a weapon, so I was thinking of a laser pistol.
Yeah, what is the limitation of ability to purchase weapons?
By tech level.
No, yeah, but what legality? What's the legality of purchasing weapons?
Looking at it, machine guns and automatic rifles are prohibited because
Yeah.
it is Law 3 by looks of it.
Yeah.
Law
So-
3.
Yeah, it says right here, level 3 machine guns, automatic rifles are prohibited. Yeah.
I imagine that
where are
means
you
you
reading
probably
that?
can't buy ammo, right?
Where are
I'm reading.
That's
I'm
in
reading
the
on the
rulebook.
in a traveler, also in traveler map as well. When you go Pixie, it'll give you. You can
Mhm.
you can
Yep.
enter Pixie in the search bar on the left, top left. It'll give you the
Yeah,
the
no, I
planet,
mean
and then
that. I mean where the rule is, what Law 3 means in the book.
it actually tells you here. You could just go down and it'll
Yeah,
tell
it
you
tells
specifically
it'll
all
tell
that.
you on that site.
Guys,
Yeah.
I have
the
so
rule is.
many tabs open, you wouldn't believe
I
it.
know.
Okay.
That's why I have a second computer.
Okay. On this thing, where does it say Law 3 on this thing?
You tap it. It should say Pixie Regina Scepters, and then it has like a down arrow. You
Oh,
tap
the
that
down
in.
arrow. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll
and-
go to the MegaTraveller for Pixie.
Yeah, no, that was
It's
the
law
wiki
level
link.
low.
I was on the wiki link for it because that's what it links
Ah.
to. And
No,
you
no.
say,
It actually.
no, I've hit
I-
the down
I can
arrow.
see
Now
it.
I'm looking for where does it say the thing that you're
It's
talking about though.
the UWP. You read down. It says starport size, atmosphere, hydrosphere population. And you go down, goes low level. Should be low.
Oh,
level
the little
3.
drop down arrow from
Law
UW.
level
drop
is
down there,
under
yeah.
what? In culture?
No,
On the map.
Oh, on the map.
UWP.
Yeah.
You click on the map for Pixie.
No, I've already
And then
done
there's
that. I've gotten the wiki. God, I wish
No,
we were
not
on a
on
thing
the-
where you could see.
Oh no,
Not
the thing
on
is
the
that
wiki.
you not on the wiki. You still
Oh,
Not on the wiki.
UWP is a thing here. Sorry, I went right down to economics thinking that's
Yeah,
where we were
yeah.
looking at.
No, you don't click on the wiki. Below that it says jump route and then a down arrow.
Click the down
Click
arrow.
on the down arrow.
Okay, so we could buy anything below machine guns and automatic rifles.
Exactly.
I'm stuck with my 30 ammo right now, but that's fine.
So none of those portable nuclear.
No plasma or
Yeah, I know. I was looking at them.
No
One of them is
disintegrations.
will literally irradiate you for carrying it around. It's like, without battle dress, it'll irradiate you for carrying it around. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds
The
great.
battle dress is basically power armor.
I've already had kids. I don't need more kids.
So, to clarify, so if I'm going to be the mechanic here, I probably need a toolkit for electronics and mechanical. That would be correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I would need to fish up at least 500 more credits.
Nope.
Nope.
I was getting to
No.
that, but I was letting you guys do your RP first.
Okay. So we're going to
You-
have some stuff then.
Yep, you're going to have some stuff. All right, so after doing a search of the ship, after you actually finally get inside, you find the supplies that the comm data pad was talking about.
Ooh.
Okay. So you will have There are 3 combat armor tech level 10 suits. 5 comm tech level 6. 5 communication things at tech level 6. So that way, basically, if you guys are separated, you can talk to each other.
Well, actually, my armor already has that in it.
Yep.
So we have an extra one.
Yeah,
Yep.
but we squelch you. That was
sorry.
funny. Come on.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about it logically, that my communication suit also has like a, I don't know what it's called, it's not an AI, but it has its own programming in it, so you squelch me and somebody else is going to be texting you.
Okay, there are 2 body pistols. There are 3 laser pistols at tech level 9.
Can we put that in the parcel stuff and then we can kind of, or have you not built it yet? Or...
I built it, but it's not there.
Yeah, so if there's like a
It was
party inventory
supposed to
thing,
be.
it would just be easier to
was-
type that all in and we can divide it up later.
Yeah, I'm just keeping track of it.
2 portable computers at tech level 10.
Cool.
2 radio transceivers at tech level 5. 1 snub pistol. 3 stun sticks. 1 tech level 9 translator. And 3 tech level 8 vac suits. There are also spare parts for both the jump drive and the warp, and 2 basic full mechanics tool sets, 1 for each drive.
Okie doke.
What is standard Imperial tech level?
The standard Imperial tech level is 9.
And we're above that, so tech level 10 here.
13.
Yeah.
13.
Sorry, D. I couldn't understand what D meant. As
I had to go look up a chart for it.
okay,
So if you wanted, you could keep what's there. You could gather up what each person is going to use, sell what you don't want, or with a little bit of extra money, upgrade to a higher tech level, but no higher than the probably within 48 hours to tech level 12. Tech level 13 if they happen to have one in stock. I mean, tech level 13 is a really high, but they're really expensive.
so stuff that wasn't here, we could still have 48 hours to go shopping for if we have the money for it.
Right. Or if you want to sell what you're not using out of the supplies that were found on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just have at least 2 immediate things that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Little upgrades to the armor that I already have. Extended life support and a medikit.
Okay.
Which are TL11 and TL10. Total cost of 20,000 credits.
Okay.
I can afford it. Is it fine? Do I have to roll anything to find it?
They're both tech level 10, right? Tech level 10 is basically the highest you went.
Medikit would be tech level 11. I can go for a tech level 10 medikit if I am being restrained to tech level 10. I was just shooting for the upgraded version.
Yeah, you can't find a tech level 11.
All right. Well, that reduces my cost down to 15,000 total because the tech level 10 version is only 5,000 credits.
Okay. Yeah. Right now we're sticking to tech level 10. Tech level 11, 12, and 13 are a little harder to find.
Right.
And considering what kind of, I mean, it's a good starport, but
Wish there was a little bit more notation field on my armor because I'm so full of space.
I guess a quick question would be, how do armor skills work? How worried do we have to be about putting on armor but we have no skill?
okay. So the book says we're basically just going by the book for armor and stuff like that.
hmm
It actually would depend on like the weapons that it's being used against you, on how well that armor will hold up.
Okay.
So,
I'm looking for a cloth armor tech level 10, which is like an undersuit, basically.
Yeah, protection 5.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
only against kinetic.
Yeah, I'm in the Varger book. Found the claw fist, which might be interesting.
Yeah, the claw stuff seems to be the way to go if you don't have any skill and you don't want to be penalized at all.
Yeah, it says start with infighting at 0.
hmm I should probably just go ahead and go with the combat armor regardless, I suppose. That seems like the best kind of idea here.
Yeah, that requires back suit at least.
Yeah, Vaxsuit at 1.
Yeah, no problem for you.
Combat armor 10. I'll drop it on the sheet. There we go. So I now have a combat armor. Gonna take a comm device.
Which version of the combat armor did you get?
The PL10 one, apparently. Which is, looking at it, 13 protection and 85 radiation.
I'm looking at the wrong book. That's why it was making no sense to me.
Mhm.
Because I was looking at the TL 11, 12, and 14s. I was like, wait, what are you looking at?
Which tech level did you say the comm devices were at again?
tech level 10, I think.
Tech
Wait,
level 10.
let me. Yeah, comm devices were tech level 10.
Alright, so comm T10. I will probably not take any of the basic weapons. Stun stick and melee. Melee
Um,
uses strength, doesn't it?
Okay,
Weapons have a heft and I can't remember the other one. Those are basically based on your strength anyway, even if it doesn't use
Mhm.
strength. You'll get negative
now,
modifiers if you don't have the prerequisite for it.
Jinx,
Okay.
I'm going to ask something. If I roll a weapon, is that part of the things that are on the locker, or is it something extra?
What do you mean for rolling weapon?
Well, I got it as part of my benefits.
That means you would get one weapon. It would be basically a choice,
Okay.
but nothing above a tech level 10.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a pistol then.
You could make it a body pistol.
What's the difference? Let me see.
They're made from
Conceal.
plastic and bone, and yeah, you can conceal them, and very difficult to detect using conventional weapons and weapon scanners.
Laser rifle is fine, right? It's tech level 9, but it doesn't fall within the legal range.
Right, right.
I'll take a laser rifle. 3,500. I can afford it.
And there was a couple of laser pistols on the ship too. So
Yeah, that puts me at 5,000 spent so far. It really makes me wonder why Griff needed 500 of anything.
Oh, because if I was buying a mechanic set and an engineering set myself, that would be 3,000 credits.
Didn't make many rolls on the cash side of the benefits, did you?
I made one.
Where is the... I guess it'd be under items, right? So I'm looking at the reference book.
Okay. So I've gone ahead and claimed my armor, a comm, a stun stick, and a mechanic tool set. If we liquidate any equipment here, getting me an electronic toolkit would probably be a decent idea. So now it just comes down to, what do you guys not want?
I don't have any gear, and I don't necessarily know what I need. So I'm too rookie.
Do you want to get in a fight?
Do I want to get in a fight? Well, fights tend to find you guys, or us. So
Theta, you already have your own personal cool armor, right?
Right, I've got Zani Guardsman armor. I just bought a laser rifle.
Lessons,
I'm assuming a laser rifle comes with ammo, right?
Yeah.
Lessons, you were thinking of just buying cloth armor?
Yeah.
Is Raul going to wear the combat armor?
That requires skill, but Varger do have body armor for the various parts of the body that don't require skill. I'll be getting versions of those.
Alright, so you're not taking any of the combat armor. So there's 2 suits of combat armor and 1 person left to take one. Are you going to take one, Dan?
well, I said it requires skill to use it. So what kind of skill does it require to use it?
Vac suit.
Suit, which I don't think you have.
No, well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, my skills are.
No, you do not have back suit.
I inherited incomplete sheet.
No, it's complete. It might not just be popping up for you, and I don't know why.
Oh, when you click on skills, nothing shows up?
Other than what I've modified since talking with you and since Jinx shared.
Because
Right.
if it has the words there, that means you have it. Because otherwise, you'd be a
Right,
skill
but
you
there's
didn't
no
have.
attributes. There's no attributes assigned to anything. There's no money on this character.
Oh, the attributes you just type. You click yourself. The attributes are all blank.
No, your
by
attributes are there. Your
There's
attributes are there.
attributes there. There's just no skill ranks assigned, so I have no idea how many skill ranks or anything. So
Oh
this
no!
is
If you have
I can't see it.
0 is a rank. If you don't have it, you'd have a -3. It would be an
Well,
unassigned
so-
skill.
How many ranks would this character typically have in the beginning, like this, all the way across the board?
Exactly
Random.
what you got.
Yeah.
Some at level 0, and maybe a couple at level 1 or 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we all have a random
what you've
allotment
got-
of ranks.
Yeah, what you've got is normal for character creation.
Okay.
Trust me, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
So,
I don't see any money, so I don't see anything bought.
Right. so no vac suit training, right?
No vac suit training for him. Nope.
Okay. Do you want to wear one anyway?
Or you can trade it in for cloth armor, because cloth armor, tech level 10, only costs 500.
Yeah, that's
These combat suits are worth 96,000 each.
If I can't use it, I can't use it. It's not worth having on if it isn't going to serve me well.
I think you just take a penalty while wearing it, or it isn't as effective as it could be, right?
Right.
So
you could
you
wear
can
it, you
still
just
wear
feel
it.
clunky. You just feel clunky and wouldn't be able to be as,
If you want to live, wearing it is a good idea. If you want to fight, well, it's questionable. That's a you decision. Does your character fight at all? Or have a skill to fight people with?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to be a little clunky while fighting?
I guess if it's going to keep me alive longer, sure, why not?
Alright, so we have 1 suit of combat armor that nobody wants, and 96 credits for it. Or rather, what did we get back for selling off base kit equipment?
1/4 of what it's worth.
1/4 of 96,000.
Mm-hmm. So take 96,000 divided by 4, and that's what you get.
Alright, that is
4.
24k credits. All combat armor claimed. Everyone ought to take a comm device, and the last one should just go in a locker.
I took another laser pistol, by the way.
Okay. Body pistols. Who's claimed those?
I already have one, so if you guys want to take those, then
Oh, you have a personal one. Okay.
yeah.
What is a body pistol?
A body
It's-
pistol is a pistol that's manufactured from plastics and bone, making it hard to detect.
Oh, it's made out of a
on,
body.
Yeah.
Sort of. Basically, conventional weapon scanners can't pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who needs a sneaky gun? Who can fire pistols?
I can, but a 0. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
nearly
even
anybody
once,
can
you're
fire a
good.
pistol.
Yeah.
So I bought a scope and an X-ray laser sight for my laser rifle as well.
Very cool.
The
What do
X-ray
you-
laser sight is tech level 10, so it's the highest of them.
where did you find that on the book or?
I'm on the reference for the second edition Mongoose, and at the very
Yep.
bottom of equipment it says weapon options.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, it's under explosives, weapon options.
It says careers, equipment,
Chapter 5.
weapons, medical supplies. Oh, you're using the reference manual. Okay.
Yeah. Well, every time I reference something, it's in a PDF or something. Like, I don't see it on here, and I was like, I better just use what they're using. Try to move on.
Yeah, I mean, if a pocket nuke is like, tech level 12.
Well, yeah, but heavy
That's also
weapons are also already
250,000.
illegal.
Yeah.
All right. So nobody else here can fire a pistol, correct?
I can.
Everybody can fire a pistol.
You should take a pistol.
Can I take
Dan?
armor?
Yeah, but a
of the
body
DM9?
pistol or a laser pistol or one each?
You should take a body pistol because you can carry it around and be sneaky with it. And then use it effectively. In which case we have the one body pistol left.
What's the upper limit on tech level 9 is good?
10.
Okay.
Check level 10.
I gotta remember, I spent 250 on weapon mods.
I'll just go ahead and claim the body pistol. Maybe I'll find a use for it.
And there's a reason you guys are making out at tech level 10 right now. You'll find out later.
My pistol's claimed. So we have the 3 laser pistols. Do people claim those already?
I claim
No.
one, yeah.
You claimed one. Anyone else?
Mhm.
One.
All right, 2. Raoul, you have a weapon, right?
I'm buying claw fist.
You want a laser pistol?
Don't know how to use it.
You want it?
I'll take it.
There you go.
want me
3
to
laser
actually
pistols
shoot one of you?
claimed. We got our 2 personal computers.
Also, you should put. Yeah, you can put them.
We could just throw those in the locker.
Yeah, those are in the locker.
1 comm in locker, 2 computers in locker.
Oh, I'll take one of the computers.
Okay, 1 computer is in the locker, 1 is in your personal pocket. Radio transceivers. Those would be like long-range communication, I guess?
Yep.
I guess I'll haul 1 around.
Okay, so a radio transceiver. You want long range, right?
Oh, is there like a choice or something?
Well, there's 5K all the way up to 500K.
Oh, well, I mean,
And
I'm just
then-
looking at what we have right here in our package.
Right. That would be
I'm just trying
the
to figure out what
radio,
it does.
radio transceiver 500K. It's basically a standalone communication device. Unlike a comm, which relies on the presence of an established communications network, a transceiver can send and receive directly under its own power. Most transceivers are radio or laser based. Meson communications are possible, but generally not easily portable or available. To reach orbit reliably, a transceiver needs a range of 500K.
Okay. So I've got one mostly just because I'm big and I can carry it around for everyone and you can rely on me to have it. The other one can be in the locker in case we need to haul it around.
Yeah. You have
snub.
comms. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, snub pistols up next. Let's see what those are.
already have 2 weapons, so
Unfortunately, I was looking for the thing. I finally found the thing I was looking for, and it turns out tech level 11. Shit.
Oh, a snub pistol works in 0G.
Yep.
So hey, Dan, how about you go ahead and grab a snub pistol? And if we get if we're spinning in 0G and we need someone to shoot something, you can be the man.
Hope that never happens, but okay.
Yep. 1 snub pistol claimed.
All right.
Alright. I claimed a stun stick. Who wants a stun stick? Nobody does melee but me, right?
I just do infighting.
Alright. Anybody got a big strength? Alright. 2 stun sticks in the locker. I see no reason to sell those off. Translator probably just goes to the locker, and honestly, so do the vac suits. The vac suits are, hey, we need vac suits.
Yeah. They have their own special little locker. The back suits do.
Alright. Locker 3. Vac suits in locker. So we have 24k, and we have 5 people to divide it amongst. Theta, you have a ton of money. Did you want to share of this money too?
Of course I do.
Okay. Split in 5 ways. That is going to be 4,800 personal credits for everyone. And that would be that.
Is that considered cash on hand?
That
4,800?
is just cash on hand. You already
it-
got paid. You could walk away now and you're already richer.
How big is a rescue bubble just on hand?
A rescue bubble? It's like a
Right, but I mean, does it expand out to the size that it's going to be, or is it always a bubble?
no. It expands out to the size of it's going to be.
Screw that, I'm getting a rescue bubble.
The
I'm
ship
not
should
leaving
have
any
them.
orphans behind.
For a grunt, you saved up a good chunk of change for some nice stuff. I gotta start copying you.
Oh yeah, I went all the way
Stay
through my
alive, you say?
career. Yeah, I ended out at rank 6. I was a officer in charge of 5,000 men. There we
Only
go.
5,000. Selling yourself short then, huh?
Well, I was a commander of a strike force, not the leader of an army.
That's kind of brigade size, actually.
Yep.
Or bigger, depending on what you're talking about.
I mean, yeah, we're elite, the psionic commandos. I mean, not much equivalent out there. I could
Oh, it
buy
could
a
be a size
tent.
of the combat element of a division if you're not have any other support units.
No, we are constituted of support units within the rankings. Like, we have the guys who teleport in and assault places, but then we also have the clairvoyants and the mind readers to see the location so that we can send those mental
No,
images.
those will still be considered combat. I'm talking about logistics, like guys who
Okay.
make sure that you get fed and stuff like that.
Sorry.
Well, no, I'm
The
specialists. Yeah, you're saying support. I'm saying specialists.
the plastic bubble stays 6 foot.
I'll just keep it on the ship. It'll be in my quarters. So when the ship gets ripped apart by some stupid choice that Raoul makes.
Yeah, it's basically it's emergency lifeboat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's for space or ocean or whatever.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to survive. I'm
Could put it in the
basically in a
cargo bay.
spacesuit. I mean, like, I'm already in a spacesuit with, like, its own air supply. And I bought extended air supply for it. And I bought this giant bubble to jump into. And for when all that runs out.
For when the gunner misses and shoots out the tail. Yeah.
That's me. I'm here to pull Indiana Jones' dad's move, whatever that was. His name was, I forgot already.
Henry Jones Sr.
Yeah. I'm sorry. They got us.
They got us. Son, I'm sorry. He turns around and looks. They got us.
Yeah, unfortunately, the stuff I would be looking at is too high tech level. I could get the modification and make my gun only work when I tell it to work. Psionic switch.
But there's no
No,
more.
not yet.
No.
I didn't even look at the tech level for that.
So my pistol, I heavily modified my pistol.
Oh, the
My
size
body
switch is
pistol.
only tech level 7.
It has laser sight, X-ray, which is tech level 10, and suppressor, which is level 8. So it should cancel out the recoil. Although it didn't put the recoil here for some reason.
Which type of gun?
Body pistol. It should have recoil of 1, but
Is a
I
body
guess it's
pistol
for
a select door?
yes.
Oh, okay.
As well also has a suppressor as well. No, I guess it doesn't. It does less damage, so
I have gone ahead and bought an electronic kit as well, a laser sight, and additional cloth armor, so I can walk around without being suspicious.
Ooh, I'm gonna buy a thruster pack as well, just in case we get
now
into some
there
weird
is an
space-based
armor.
fighting or something.
There's an armor tab here. It says armor protection, etc. But for some reason, when I try to put it in there, it doesn't calculate or anything. It's weird.
Where are you trying to put it?
On the inventory tab, you have I have my equipment, and then it just says armor.
Yeah. Did you slide it over, but it didn't change anything?
No,
You
I
have
didn't
to
change it.
you have to equip it.
How do I?
So
choose?
on your character sheet in your inventory, beside the item, you're getting it. There's a little circle in between the KG and the red box. If it's a shirt, it's equipped. If it's in a bag, it's only carried. And if it's empty, you're not bringing it with you.
Equipped. Okay.
That should go back and that should change whatever it needed to change automatically, especially if you dragged it over and didn't put it in yourself.
Apparently, I have it equipped, but it doesn't seem to.
Did you drag it off of the items list? Yeah.
I'll do that now.
Yeah, you have to drag it, otherwise it won't work. You can't just type it in.
No, I did, and it showed on equipment, but below that it says armor protection kilograms notes, and
right. Close your character sheet out and then open it back up again.
Okay.
Which you can do by double clicking on your icon up on the left. And you guys were keeping the name of the ship, right?
Yes.
I mean, not if it's hot. Rename that thing.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Called Murder Hornet.
What'd you say? Call it what?
Right, that choice.
How many doses of drugs do I want?
All of them.
Oh, yeah, but the drug could kill me after the combat's over. So I was looking at slow drug, basically the Judge Dredd shit.
How do I add armor to the sheet?
The best way is to drag it from the items bar into the actions and then wear it. Or into the inventory and then wear it.
Yeah, that's what I had to do it again.
In the reference manual?
Now it shows, yeah. No, and it says equipment tab. When you go to either core rules, players reference, or
Or you should have it on the right. It'll say items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Oops. Gotta take that out of there.
Spending a lot of money on drugs.